Thank you for taking the time to meet with me, Miss Drummond.
You're very welcome. What is your idea?
My idea. My idea is to, forgive me, pardon. My idea is to open a restaurant. In the city, I have already secured a building. I only need funding for decor, staff, and of course food.
What a worthwhile endeavor. Thank you, Mr. Quincy. Miss Drummond and I will fund your venture. Thank you for presenting it. Good day.
Why must you... Why do you insist upon giving away my money without a second thought?
It's not your money yet.
At this rate, there'll be nothing left for me to inherit.
Yes, there will.
Are you sure?
It seems to me, Sharpe, that we should begin lessons on how to properly do sums.
Where are you going?
My office. Don't follow.
Miss Drummond, your words of wisdom which you spoke to me several months afore have lingered in my mind during the night watches, and when the sweltering saccharine sun streaming through the twisted tops of trees.
What?
Oh, your words, the very musicality of your voice, it endears to my soul as if nothing else.
Mr. Hendrick.
Beetle.
Beetle, it is very early in the morning and my wits are not yet about me. What is it that you're trying to say?
Marry me, Miss Drummond. Grant me this tremendous honor. Mr. Drummond, Armenia, I love the refinement with which you carry yourself. I love the house in which you dwell, for it to be an empty pit of desolation without your felicitous presence glorious. As aforementioned, I love your words, the very musicality of your voice. It endears to my soul as if nothing else. Say that you will marry me. Declare it to me as I will declare it to the world. Oh, sir,
A gentleman, sir, as I understood you to be, would not call upon a lady without first squaring it with her guardian, who in this instance would be me. You did not do so, and had you, I would not give you my permission.
Sir,
I pray you not to imitate the crawling, disgusting insect for which you were named. Therefore, Beetle, if you set foot in this house again, I shall have you arrested. Do you understand?
Very well, sir. But man!
Is this gentleman one of your conquests?
No.
Do you wish to make him a prospect?
No.
Do you like him?
No.
Have you seen this gentleman any other time than the meeting several days ago for which I was present, and represent yourself in such a way as to encourage such declarations as the ones he made today?
What do you think?
Have you seen this gentleman?
No.
And thank God. I had to fetch my coat.
Armenia, you're here. Please, sit.
Make yourself comfortable. I will be right back.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, dear Armenia, really. Just, I shan't be a moment. Make yourself comfortable.
Miss Drummond.
Mr. Starr.
How do you do?
I'm well, thank you. I trust you are well?
Yes. Miss Drummond, did you know that my family is the wealthiest in the area aside from yourself? We have connections all over the city. Powerful connections. It would be a most prudent match.
What would?
And with both our fortunes combined, we can invest in the bank and practically double our prosperity overnight. I may be exaggerating a little, but think of all the luxury that would be afforded us. There would be no absence of comfort, of security. We can be satisfied with every indulgence. What say you?
Mr. Starr, are you suggesting a business partnership of some kind?
No. Well, I suppose it would be, but I am attempting to propose.
Propose?
Marriage.
Oh.
So, will you?
Will I marry you?
Yes.
No.
Really? But it only makes sense that we should.
But we do not know each other. Not very well, at least.
Of course not. We would settle such trivialities as personal taste during our engagement. My father didn't even see my mother until their wedding day, and they have a splendid association with one another.
Correct me if I am wrong, but I believe you have only made this proposal because you are imagining the abundance of our collective fortunes.
You are correct.
That being the case, I'm afraid I must refuse your proposal. I'm dreadfully sorry.
No need for that.
Armenia, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
No, not at all.
Rose, Olivia, how lovely. You've arrived as well. Please excuse my absence. I had to rearrange the flowers in my hair. One of our servants used to arrange them in such a gentle fashion, one which I have not been able to duplicate. We had to dismiss her a few years ago. She spilled tea all over Mother's favorite evening gown. It was almost as if it was intentional. Horridly convenient of her. What was her name?
I remember her, I think. I believe her name started with a C. Carlotta?
No.
Christina.
No, it was more of the nature of...
Charlemagne.
No, that wasn't it.
Celery.
Well, of course it was the celery.
Gwendolyn. Oh no, that doesn't start with a C. I do love the name Gwendolyn.
Could it have been Chastity or Cassandra?
Charity. It was Charity.
Charity.
Plain little thing, too.
I'd hate to see the man she ends up marrying. Poor fellow.
Speaking of marriage, have you had any proposals of late, Armenia?
2 gentlemen have proposed in the last several months.
2? Who's the other? Who are they? How did you respond?
I declined both offers.
Oh.
Ah, you're back. How was tea?
Did our Charity used to work for the Stars?
Who told you that?
Vivian, did she?
Yes, I believe she did.
Did you hire her?
Yes.
How unlike you to take that which someone else has thrown away.
Perhaps. Still, she's a good worker.
I agree.
You never answered my question.
Which question's that?
How was it?
How's what?
Tea!
Oh. Beckham proposed.
Marriage?
Yes, marriage.
All right. Did you say no?
Yes.
You said yes.
No.
Well, which is it? Yes or no?
No.
That was exhausting. Yes.
I don't suppose I'm
Out with it.
right to aunt. I've been thinking about her a lot lately.
No.
Why not?
Because I said no.
What is your reasoning?
My reasoning is that I said no. And if I say no, you are not to do it. We can't have your friends and neighbors seeing the letter. Then what would they think? As far as they're concerned, Maggie Sharpe is dead.
What? What are you talking about?
Do I have to spell it out for you?
I would appreciate it.
All of your friends, your work associates, your neighbors, they think you're dead.
How, pray, did I die?
Consumption.
Kai thinks I'm dead?
I should imagine so, yes.
He probably thinks he infected me. I have to tell him
That would be against my stipulations. Maggie Sharpe had to die so that a mini Drummond could be born. Do you understand?
No, I do not. Who told Kai?
Your aunt told the Sullivans after you left.
Why would she do that? Aunt wouldn't lie. What did you do to her?
Impertinent. I did nothing to her. Mims and Gray drew up the contract. She signed it.
What contract? What?
The contract required in order for you to properly inherit. Where are you going?
To see Aunt. I'll be back before dinner.
You're going to go all the way to Boston and all the way back in one day. Have you misplaced your capacity for natural thought?
Possibly. Who are you?
My name is Miles, spelled with a Y.
What are you doing in my carriage?
I need a ride.
What?
I need to go into town.
What makes you think I'm going into town? I could be going anywhere.
You are, aren't you?
Aren't I what?
Going anywhere.
What?
And anywhere you're going to would be into town, would it not?
I'm not. I'm going through town. I'm not stopping.
Ah, that's fine. I can just jump out.
Well, we're moving.
Yeah.
You're going to jump out of a moving carriage? That's extremely dangerous.
Well, it's not any more dangerous than jumping into a moving carriage.
Right, but you could be killed.
Hasn't happened yet.
Alright, but why are you in my carriage?
I told you I need a ride.
Well, can't you use your own carriage?
I don't have one.
Well, can't you get a ride with a friend as opposed to a complete stranger? Driver!
I don't have any.
Any what?
Friends.
Well, why can't you walk?
Why would I walk when I can ride with you?
But you can't ride with me.
But I am already.
But I don't want you to.
Ah, well. You'll have to steal it then.
Steal my carriage?
No, of course not. Steal a ride in your carriage. What kind of thief would I be if I didn't?
You're a thief.
Yes.
Are you going to rob me?
I already have. I'm stealing a ride in your carriage.
You can't have my purse.
I don't want your purse.
Why would I believe you? Thieves can't be trusted.
I want your purse. No longer have your purse, miss.
Fair enough.
So, where are you going? Once you get through town, I mean.
I'm going to Boston.
Why?
To visit my aunt.
You've been crying, but you're not wearing mourning clothes, so she isn't dead. Is she sick?
No. You suppose I don't think so.
So why were you crying?
It's a long story.
Well, if we're going to Boston, you've got plenty of time to tell it.
I'm going to Boston, not you. You're stopping off in town, remember?
Tomorrow's another day. Besides, you intrigue me.
Why would I tell you anything? Thief.
Because I'm here, I'm listening, you'll likely never see me again, and if I was to ever reveal the secrets which you divulged to me, which I worked on my honor as a thief, no one would believe me.
My name is Maggie Sharpe. I used to be a servant in Boston, but then I received a letter. $40 million.
That is a lot of money.
I suppose it is. I've been making interest on it. Must have had some increase by now.
And your aunt told everyone you know you're dead.
Yes. I have to find out why she would lie. There must be a reason. I have to make sure she's alright.
Stopped.
We can't possibly be there yet. Hello there.
Yes, missus.
Why have we stopped?
We're home, missus.
Home? What?
Trivit told me that if you ever tried to go back to Boston, that I was to drive you around for a bit, then deliver you back here.
What? Miles with a Y, stay here. Charity, I suggest you leave the room. I must have a private conversation with Trivit. Yes.
Miss Drummond, you're back. How was your trip?
What is wrong with you?
Well, I suppose there's any number of things wrong with me, but without sufficient diagnosis from a physician, we'll never know, will we?
I'm serious.
So am I.
I have had it. First you drag me here without my aunt and make me live according to your bizarre rules. You force me to listen to absurd ideas from ridiculous people. You make me give away my money to support said ridiculous ideas, and then you tell me that this whole time, all my friends and neighbours think I'm dead. And now that I have finally had the individual idea to go off and do something on my own, you control even that. It's nothing my own, it's nothing mine. Am I incapable of having my own thoughts, of performing my own actions? We give my money away to people who misuse it for their own nonsense. Nothing in this place makes sense.
Maggie.
No! Give me some peace of mind, give me something. Let me have something that is mine. Let me make my own decisions.
Such as?
Pardon me, miss, but the driver said I couldn't stay in the carriage any longer.
Miles with a Y, do you have a place to stay tonight?
No.
No.
Well, you do now.
Really?
No.
Thank you, miss.
No, no, no.
You're quite welcome.
Well, I can hear myself.
You don't mind, do you? I believe this has nothing to do with the stipulations of the will. In this instance, I may do what I like.
Fine. We have a suitable guest room for you, boy. Winifred!
Yes?
Take this unwashed child and, I don't know, fix it. Oh, diseased.
Thank you.
Pertinent. Do you enjoy thieving, or is it simply a means to an end?
It's all I know how to do. It's what I'm best at.
But if you could do anything, if you could be anything else, what profession would you choose?
It's not merely a profession. It's what I am, and I can't be separated from it.
That cannot be true.
Expound.
There are many facets to my operation. Stealing is easy. Pickpocketing is easy, and just as easy to return. I find delight in gaining knowledge and using that knowledge as, how did you put it? A means to an end. They share their wealth with me. I get to eat every day. Well, almost every day. No, I wouldn't change my livelihood if I had the chance. Yeah, if your husband don't like me being here, I can surely get it.
My husband? Miles, dear boy, Trivit is not my husband. He's the one I told you about in the carriage. My uncle's solicitor. Business partner.
No, I know.
Well then, why would you assume him to be...
His ring.
His ring? What ring?
He's got a ring on his right hand. It fetch about $20 in the shops. It's custom made. But on the left hand, he's got a wedding band. Still enough to know what one looks like.
It is not a wedding band.
Neither of us are married.
Be sure to lock your door tonight.
Why?
He'll rob us blind, if he hasn't already.
He won't steal from us.
Yes, he will.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
No, he won't. He promised me.
Right, and what good is the promise of a thief against the lure of an heiress's money and valuables?
He won't steal from us.
Fine.
I want to see it. The ring Miles thought was a...
It isn't.
All right. I've never seen you wear it.
You're not observant. I always wear it.
Why? It looks inexpensive.
I bought it a long time ago. I've never taken it off.
And what about the other ring?
What of it?
Did you buy it as well?
No.
Was it a gift?
It is none of your business. Did you tell him anything?
Pardon?
What does he know about you? What did you tell him? Say it.
I told him my name. Who I am. What I was and what I have become.
I see.
Are you angry with me?
Maggie Sharpe is dead. Bury her. Mourn her. Never speak of her again. The moment you do, you'll have lost your inheritance. Go upstairs, lock your door.